YouTube was good. It's your boy, Paul Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the doggone subscribe button, hit notification bell anytime I post up new content. Hey, before I actually get into tonight's topic, just know that the old Crazy Uncle might have some merchandise coming y'all way here pretty soon. A lot of my sayings, a lot of my questions, like really, or really motherfucker, or really motherfucker, this what the fuck we do. Or what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. So I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna do this yet. But if I do, guess what? I'm gonna let y'all know. Also, June 9th, my book comes out, AR 670-Harris. It is a story about my military career, about my 21 years that I served this great country that we live in, right? It'll be on Amazon.com, as far as Barnes and Noble. It'll be in stores. Hey, guess what? Y'all go out, make sure y'all pick up a copy. Some of the money that I make for the book is actually really going to go to the Wounded Warriors Foundation, because although I got all of my motherfucking limbs about me, right? Yes, I'm still wounded. Yes, I'm still fucked up, right? So make sure that y'all actually really go out there, buy a book, support the cause. Uh, this is like questions part two, if you will. And just know that, like what I did with the training exercise, at least I'm not going to call it a training exercise as of yet. But just know when I find the right type of footage, right? Because these motherfuckers that fucked up, as usual, I will be doing I found the answer, as always. It's gonna be somebody on there that don't know how to cry worth a damn, and it's gonna just fuck it up for everybody. Right? But here's the deal, people. In a sense, I should have said this. I should have said this a couple of days ago. Right? But if you actually really take a look back with the past 20 years, maybe even 25 years, whenever the whole Columbine shit happened. So you get Columbine, you get Sandy Hook, you get the shit that just happened up in Buffalo, among other stuff in between. You would think that the powers that be, or what I'd like to call the powers that shouldn't be, you would think that they would have some type of a hold on this shit right now. Now, just like I said, I already told y'all how I felt about the shit that happened in Buffalo. But and 9 times out of 10, the shit that happened in Texas today is probably linked to the shit that happened up there in Buffalo. And then from what I did see, this is a merely 10 days after that happened. But the thing about though is this. No security, no type of security whatsoever. But then again, who knows? I may be playing into the trap. I may be coming out here right now saying what the fuck I'm saying, and I probably could be playing in the trap. Because the thing about it is this: they want to take the goddamn guns away from us. They want to actually really have, you know, they really want martial law to actually really take in full effect. So why not attack? Why not do a bullshit attack at the grocery store? Why not do a bullshit attack at a school? But then again, this shit has been going on for 20 plus years, if not longer. Matter of fact, one of the earliest campus shootings that I can recall, and I'm actually like really surprised. Like I said, I really haven't, really looked at it because I just found out about it not too long ago. But I'm almost about willing to say, for shits and giggles, right, that they probably gonna say some shit like this. Oh, this is the worst Texas school shooting since that shit that either happened back in 1970 or 1971. I want to say it was the University of Texas when that guy got up there in that clock tower and he was just popping motherfuckers. And then who's to say that that wasn't a motherfucking false shooting or red flag back then? Red flags have been happening ever since 1941, if not earlier. Anybody that knows anything about what happened with Pearl Harbor, we already know that was a motherfucking inside job. And the shit that happened with Vietnam, shit, McNamara himself said that was motherfucking bullshit. So all of this was prior to 1971 or 1970. That shit, or the shooting that, or the school shooting that happened in Texas, right? So here it is, damn near 51 years later, we get another shooting in Texas. And so I already know anybody that put like this, anybody that watched this video, you probably gonna think that I'm crazy, I'm fucked up. But let me ask, all what the fuck I'm gonna ask y'all is this: ask me, do I give a lovely good goddamn what the fuck y'all feel, or what the fuck you thinking right now? Because I look at it like this: if the shit has been happening this damn long, and you ain't the government or the state ain't put no type of motherfucking security perimeters to at least slow this shit down, then I can't help but to think that it's nothing but bullshit. It ain't nothing but a motherfucking false flag. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this, that the same way that I feel about the motherfucking so-called drug war that's going on in this goddamn country right now. These bastards, they can stop this shit at any given point. But do they want to? No, because there's too much money. That is too big of a business. So these motherfuckers, they will put on a bullshit show for y'all. And you bastards believe it. Because here's the deal, right? This guy, he's 18 years old. Matter of fact, I want to say that the guy up in Buffalo that did that shooting, he was 18 years old. So you almost got to ask yourself the question is this: okay, what are the rules? The rules that involve what rules are involved? Now, I already know that that's up in New York, and this is down in Texas. In Texas, they do their own shit down there. But let's just say for shits and giggles, and for you two people that are watching, if y'all can actually really pull up the state law for the state of Texas of how old do you need to be to buy any type of firearm. I want to say it's 21, but I'm not sure, right? So if it's 21 and this motherfucker is, I can smell your bathroom. Who the fuck are you, right? And then you can shut the fuck up and get out of here. So, so in either case, whatever the law is for the state of Texas and for the state of New York, how old do you actually really got to be to buy a goddamn firearm? And if, okay, so who are you? First and foremost, right? We talking about smelling my bathroom. All right. So in another case, I want to say that it's 21. And if both of these guys are underage as far as like buying firearms, then you gotta ask yourself the question, okay, wow, really? You really want me to believe that you're Rochelle Maddox? Okay, all right. Fuck games as usual. So in either case, what I'm saying is whatever, and I'm tired of sounding like old broke ass record. So my whole deal is, right, what is the age in the state of Texas and in the state of New York? How old do you have to be? How old do you have to be before you can buy a doggone firearm, right? And then if they're underage, here's the $64,000 question, people. Who supplied the gun? Who supplied the weapon? Who supplied the ammo? And look, we already know how far old boy had to travel. He traveled 200 miles. So how far did he have to travel? Because again, schools are everywhere. And how many pages did he write? Okay? I already told y'all how I felt about the shit that happened up in Buffalo. Goddamn military psyop, if it ever was. Don't nobody write no 589-page letter. Don't nobody travel 200 miles to kill so-called black folks. Hell, you could do that within 2 miles. Yeah. Okay. So again, $5 a gallon in some states. So again, how much money did this guy have? And then again, I'm just like, okay, did this guy really travel 200 miles? That could be bullshit too. All listen, then like I say, I am a 21-year Army vet. I know bullshit when I see it. Just like I said, false flag, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But if this is nothing more than a marketing ploy to get the weapons out of our hands, and a lot of us are actually like really good law-abiding citizens. But then, like I said, if you go back, Rachel Maddox, if indeed this is indeed you, right? Go back and look at what the fuck I said with the whole Buffalo thing, right? Put like this. if you want to take semi-automatic weapons off the shelves, then hey, by all means, do so. Because don't no goddamn civilian need that shit. Don't no civilian need to be buying goddamn body armor. So, and I'm tell you something else. Don't you try to chop up my shit. Okay? So, in either case, people, always ask questions. I keep telling y'all, stop believing that goddamn idiot box. Stop believing every motherfucking thing that you see on TV. And so yeah. So she saying it's a joke, but I'm just like, okay, if indeed Rachel Maddox is just like say, if indeed this is you, which I doubt very seriously, right? Then shoot me an email after this, right? My email is on my motherfucking YouTube, right? But I'm just like, okay, yeah, which one? Hot for Bush? So again, miss me with this, okay? But in other case, people, I just thought that, well, before I get out of here, I gotta say this, and I'm pretty sure that motherfucking YouTube is gonna tag me for this one, right? But just in case they do tag me, right? Just know that I got another channel, right? And I actually like really use my two last names, right? So, but in other case, people, I just look at it like this: with this whole new disease that is out now, and just like I said, you have to actually go on my Facebook page, right? And yeah, you have to go and look at what I said because my thing is, so okay, I looked at something that's from another deal. So, but in either case, uh, go on my Facebook page. I said it yesterday, where that I got it where alarms are going off, and the man, is saying, "What the hell is going on?" And then the man is saying, "Sir, the people are still coming. They're not wearing what the fuck they need to wear, and we have used all variants possible." So then he thinks about it. He said, "All right, bring out DK 2022." So that's my spiel. That's what the fuck I feel. That's how I always feel. The crazy uncle at his best. And so it is what it is, people. So what will really kill me come tomorrow morning if my shit actually really makes motherfucking world news, right? That is what I'm looking for. That's what I'm really looking for, right? Because then, like I say, anybody can actually really post this shit up and say that they're so and so, so and so, and it not really be what the fuck it is. So, with that being said, hey, guess what? Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dad, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your papa, motherfucker next door across the street around the corner, Paul's Harris, aka the Crazy Uncle. And I'm actually like really looking forward to what type of responses I'm gonna get within the next couple of days, because even you can show me something that what the fuck you think is proof positive, I'm still gonna have my motherfucking opinion. Because again, right, this shit has been going on just for fucking far too goddamn long. For this shit to actually really still be going on. Till next time.